Hey, it's your girl Ebony Biz Diva. How are you? Welcome to the 2 ways to afford airfare budget Puerto Rico trip. And child, the clock is ticking. I am excited because it's warm outside. Well, it looks warm outside today. It's not really that warm, but it looks warm outside today. And I cannot wait to get inside of Puerto Rico. I want to touch the ground. I want to feel the sun. The sun in Puerto Rico is different. It's just different, y'all. It's just super, super different. So I wanted to really be intentional and make sure that I'm talking to each and every one of you about how you can afford this if you're thinking about affording it. For those of you that have already signed up for it, I want you to make sure that you have all the information because y'all know I am the queen of frugal, okay? My North Carolina genes inside of me will not allow me to pay full price for anything if I can help it. And you know me, I'm just a regular like country girl. So we ain't got time to be wasting money if we don't have it. So I wanted to talk to you about the 2 ways that you can really afford this super astronomical airfare. You know, the airlines are struggling. They're trying to recoup their funds, but it's okay, honey bunches of votes, because I got you. I got you. So I'm going to share my screen. But the first thing I want to do is I want to share with you a little TikTok. Let me put myself on the bottom, share with you a little TikTok because I want y'all to really understand what is going on. So let me share my screen. Make sure you see it. Bam, that's my TikTok. So I'm going to play my TikTok. I just made this, as a matter of fact. So I want you to.
I think you should treat yourself. I know you were thinking about it and you were like, oh, I don't know. Do it. Do it. Who's going to stop you? Me? No. You? No. A man? No. So go get
Go
it.
to the link below to attend our live Q&A.
So listen, treat yourself. Who's gonna stop you? Okay, who's gonna stop you? Let me stop my TikTok. She just goes on and on and on. That's what she does. All right, but who's gonna stop you? Like, who's gonna stop you? But you. You're the only person that can get in front of yourself. So if you are on the fence, let's talk about it. Let's get you on off the fence. Okay, let's get you on off the fence because you need to pour into yourself and start to put yourself first. And putting yourself first means being financially and physically responsible. So let's get into these hacks, okay? Let's get into these hacks. So the first one is very, very straightforward. And this is something that I think a lot of people just, they don't pay attention to. But you really do want to think about PayPal credit. PayPal credit will definitely get you where you need. It'll get you what you need. Hold on, let me share that screen because I'm a business owner, so I just started using PayPal credit just for my business account. I have a business account because you don't need a business account with PayPal credit. PayPal credit over time will give you the buy now, pay over time, buy now, pay later. So you've probably seen the little sign when you've gone to purchase merchandise or services and it gives you PayPal and you may see the buy now, pay later. Well, they're referring to the PayPal credit. And the PayPal credit is pretty simple. The purchases have to be over $99. You get 6 months to repay your purchases without any interest. So they give you 6 months of time to be able to pay it off, and it's reusable. You have monthly payments. They're very, very affordable. When you apply, they'll give you a credit line. It may be 500, it may be 1,000, it may be 5,000. But remember, you're just using this to offset and to be able to afford your airfare on a budget. So let's say if you buy that airfare now, and you've got 6 months to pay for it. So you've got 6 months to pay for that airfare, but you've taken the trip. So this is really a great option. Definitely go to PayPal and apply. It's very, very simple. You'll get an instant response. And for me, I will say that I get nervous when it comes to putting my name on a dotted line and signing up for any kind of just any kind of credit at all. I think it's just something that it's a mind shift that I have to stop myself from feeling, that because I've felt that for the last, I would say 10 years or so. And I will say that I usually get everything that I've ever wanted. So it's a mind shift. And so just put yourself out there. If you feel like this is an option for you, remember it's a very small increment. So it's not like you're applying for a house or a car. It's very small increment, but you get your decision quickly. There's no annual fee. Now, let me tell y'all something. I'm going back to my banking experience, y'all. If you got to apply for something and have a whole annual fee they charging on top of interest and fees on top of that, child, bye. We ain't got time for that. Okay. So no annual fees. All right. And it's there when you need it. So you pay it off. It's sitting there when you need it. And I will tell you that Southwest, I just used it last night because my son is graduating from high school. And I bought my ticket last night to fly to St. Louis, and they allow you to use PayPal credit. So I clicked on it just to test it out. It automatically opened up my PayPal account. It asked me, do I want to use any of the cards on file or PayPal credit? I clicked PayPal credit, and it automatically gave me my ticket. So yeah. And I think my monthly bill is like $39 a month. But of course, you want to whittle that down. But these are all the brands that you can use for PayPal. Target. Now, I know some of y'all are some Target people. Okay. Y'all love yourself some Target. Overstock, Walgreens. I'm a Walgreens girl. I didn't even know that. Shoes.com. Apple takes PayPal credit. So you can use this for more than just your airfare. Home Depot, right now, Home Depot is slammed because they're doing all of those home improvements. So PayPal credit is one of the ways that you can afford your airfare and pay for it. And you got 6 months to pay that thing off without any interest accruing. So that's really one of the hacks. Now, the second hack, I'm excited about this one because this hack is something I've known about for years, but I haven't tried it out. And I'm excited to try this thing out. Let me go to the page and make sure that I am. Hold on for a second. I want to make sure I'm on it. Okay. All right. So, yeah, this is how you're also able to pay for your airfare in installments. Okay. So, finding very inexpensive, cheap airfare that's very close to the date is a little bit more challenging. And because we're coming up on July, I want to make sure I'm being very transparent about how you can afford this on a budget, right, over time. So, and I'm looking in the average airfare, and I'm in the DMV. So I'm in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. Remember, we have 2 international airports here, and then we have a local one at Reagan in Arlington, which has really great flights as well. So we have a lot of options here, but round trip, we're talking about maybe $450 for Puerto Rico in this area round trip. And you chop that up into 6 months is less than $100. Now, this is Airfordable, right? Now, Airfordable, I've known about it for years. This is a really, really great way for you to also on a budget be able to afford this airfare, and you only have to pay just a small spliff up front. So let's just say I looked up some airfare. Let's say it was $449. That was the last time I checked. My departure date for the Puerto Rico retreat is going to be July the 12th, and I'm going to stay a little bit earlier. So my upfront payment is $197. So it tells you upfront, like, okay, before you go any further, $197, you got to pay Airfordable right off the gate, right? So we're going to book the flight. And when you book the flight, you have to give them your phone number. So I'm going to place my phone number in here. And this is my business number in case anybody needs to take it down. It's going to send you a link on your phone. When you get that link on your phone, I got it. When you get that link on your phone, it comes to you in a text form. And you're going to click that link. And then from your phone, you're going to take a screenshot, just like here. So this is the actual flight where it has the departure and the arrival location and time, the length of the flight, right? Your dates are above. So you're going to take a screenshot of this from your phone, and then you're going to follow the directions and upload it there. And when you book through the screenshot, they lock that in for you. Now, let me tell you, this is another really great way for you to be able to afford airfare on a budget, especially if you're buying airfare, a lot of airfare, if you want to travel to a lot of different places, right? I always tell everyone that wants to travel and hasn't really traveled a lot or hasn't traveled in a while, stack $100 a month for travel. Like put $100 a month minimally someplace for travel. Everything I do for Pilates, and everybody who knows me knows this, everything I do for Pilates is for travel. It goes into a separate account, a little savings account. It's direct deposited. I don't even have a debit card for that joint. It literally is for my travel. And when I'm traveling, I just put that on a credit card. So I use my credit card to pay for it so that I get my points. Also, so that it's approved, it's insured, so that I get all of the stuff that I need with my credit card, and it's really protected. And then I just reimburse my credit card. So that way I have it. I don't have to worry about it. Now, of course, I travel more. My travel is more than $1,200 a month, a year, but it's a cushion. It's a cushion. So at least you have the cushion. You know what I'm saying? And so when you need to pay that $197 that Air Affordable is asking for off the gate, you got it, right? If you want to travel someplace and there's a deposit, you got it, right? So you want to make sure that you just kind of put travel in your wheelhouse, if that's it. So we got 2 options for you on how to do this thing on a budget, okay? We have PayPal credit. Let me go back to the PayPal credit. So we have PayPal credit here. Let me add this to the stream. And we also have Airfordable. Airfordable, right? And the thing about both of these is that it gives you options. It lets you know, okay, I can put this in my budget, I can put this in my wheelhouse, and it gives you options off the gate. And that's what we want. We want to have options, because we all know that we got to pay what we got to pay. Sometimes we just got to figure out, okay, what's the best option for us? But at least it gives you options. You don't feel like overwhelmed by it, right? So listen, me get rid of this. I want to make sure that I give you all the information. So here at the bottom of the screen, you've got the website. If you want to check out the Puerto Rico retreats, go to www.mindbodybusinessretreats.com. Okay. And I want you to understand we've got just 2 more spots open. That's it. That's all I got. I only got 2. Okay, 2 more, because I have to shut this down to make sure that I'm tailoring the experience for everyone that is coming. And then also there's work and assignments that we're doing the 30 days leading up to, probably 45 days leading up to, just to make sure we cover the holiday for 4th of July, because I want to make sure that you're not stressed about doing stuff for me in this retreat. I want you to really have the most exciting summer, whether you're away or at home possible. So about 45 days in between, there's some things that you're going to need to prepare in order to make sure you have the best reset possible. And remember, entrepreneurs, this is where we are reshifting our mindset when it comes to our business and where we want it to look like for the remaining months, the remaining 5 months of 2022. So there's a little bit of work, but there's a whole lot of fun, and there's a whole lot of marketing concepts that we're going to be going over while we're in Puerto Rico. And we're going to be really working on growing and building our businesses at the same time. All righty. That's it, and that's all. I'm your girl, Paula Marie, aka the Ebony Biz Diva. Thank you so much for showing up, and I can't wait to talk to you. Peace.